welcome to another edition of the Replay Sun High School Sports Show. I'm Sam Davis, alongside my co-host, sports anchor here at WABC2, Keith Mills. Keith, welcome to another show.
Yeah, warm weather has finally hit, Sam. We got some great softball, baseball, and lacrosse highlights, and a really excellent feature on Steven Johnson, the senior pitcher from St. Paul's, who's off to a tremendous start. But we're going to start tonight with our Toyota highlights.
Yeah, let's get to our Toyota highlights with this. So we start with one of this week's top matchups in boys lacrosse. 2 of the 16 from the MIAA conference that hold down the top 6 spots, and 9 in the top 15 poll met on Tuesday. It was number 2 Boys Latin with a 9-1 overall mark and a 3-1 league mark, taking on number 5 Gilman, 6-2 overall and 2-1 in the league.
Yeah, this game played at Boys Latin. The Lakers sporting brand new sport turf, exactly like the field the Ravens play on down at M&T Bank Stadium. In Boys Latin, coached so well by Bobby Shriver, big-time Orioles fan, giving the safe sign. Keough had a safe at third. Lakers in white. This goal triggered by goalie Andy Blayhut, and the Lakers get off to a good start.
Yeah, Andy's Dan Walton's lacrosse coach at North County. He gets the Boys Latin fast break started.
And here it is, Connor Larkin to Chris Boland, number 32, to Tad Stanwyck. Goal, Boys Latin.
Yeah, Tad's sister Sheehan played at Georgetown, and Wick and Sheehan both played at Georgetown. He's headed to Brown.
Tad, 2 goals, 2 assists. 3 minutes later, Lakers again. Chris Boland to Brett Weiss. Boland's headed to Hopkins. He had a goal and 2 assists. It was 9-3 in the third quarter. Brooks Matthews and the Greyhounds regroup, score 4 straight. Matt Legg cuts to Scott Thompson, number 22.
Yeah, Scott Tompkins, 2 goals and an assist for Gilman. Matt Legg had 3 goals for Gilman.
Here's one strange play. Griff Shea runs down the loose ball, flips to Scott Tompkins. Andy Blayhut gets a stick on it, but number 2, Matt Legg, puts it back in. It's 9-6 BL late third quarter. It was 9-7. Bobby Shriver's Lakers answer the challenge. Brett Weiss the clear. Shane Walter Hoffer, his brother, goes to North Carolina, plays for John Haas. Chris Boland to Andy Kroll, and that's how you draw it up.
Yeah, and that whole play started by Jeremy Miller there.
Yeah, the defenseman, Brett Weiss, 2 goals, 3 assists. Boys Latin wins this early season grudge match 11-8 over at BL. Good win for the Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers now 10-1. Gilman now 6-3. All right, Saturday at Hopkins, 4 boys and 4 girls lacrosse teams participated in the Maryland Lacrosse Showdown. Each of the 2 boys and 2 girls games matched public schools powers against private school powers. In one of those matchups, number 7 Severna Park, the only public school ranked among the top 11 in the boys lacrosse top 15, took on top-ranked and unbeaten McDonough.
Yeah, interesting matchup here. Jake Reed, the coach of McDonough with this team, played goalie for Maryland back in the mid-'70s for Buddy Beardmore. Buddy is the father of this guy, Jimmy Beardmore, who coaches Severna Park. So, boy, 2 guys that get along, have a lot of respect for each other. But Severna Park simply outgunned on Saturday. McDonough in the white. Jimmy Daly reverses his field and scores.
Yeah, Jimmy Daly off to a nice start. He had 2 goals. Collins Carey led the way for the Eagles with 4 goals and 2 assists.
Odd play here. Travis Reed slips, gets back up. Looks like he's passing to Garrett Shaw, but it ends up in the stick of Porter Curran.
Yeah, Severna Park scored the first goal of the game. McDonough scored the next 10 of the half. Travis Reed, 2 goals, 2 assists. Porter Curran had 3 goals.
10-1 at the half. Falcons didn't quit. Shane Conklin to Ben Hunt. Nice feed to Jono Hartman in front.
Yeah, Ben Hunt with a goal and an assist, and he's on his way to North Carolina next season.
Yeah. John Hawes loading up with local players again. McDonough answered Jeremy Sieverts to number 13, Brad Sink, the sophomore mini. McDonough wins 15-3, and Sam preserves that number 1 rank.
Yeah, McDonough 15-0 overall. Severna Park now 5-1. Severna Park, interesting, lost to McDonough 15-4 last season in this matchup, but went on to win the state championship.
Right.
In the other game, St. Paul's beat Delaney 15-4. All right, the Maryland Lacrosse Showdown yesterday at Hopkins also featured 2 girls matchups pitting public school powers against the best from the privates. Top-ranked Mount Hebron off to a 5-0 start and outscoring opponents 123-9. Took on number 13 Roland Park, a team coming off an appearance in the IAMA conference title game last season, but off to just a 2-5 start this season.
Hebron coached now by Brook, Cool, McClellan, and Scott Robinson. They won 12 state championships. Again, feature some outstanding talent. Number 1, Megan Basica spins, shoots, and scores.
Yeah, Megan Basica, a junior midfielder, had 6 goals for the Vikings.
Good first half. Roland Park, though, in white answers. Kara Hitchner to number 13, Taylor Propagande, and she splits the D, and it's 3-2 Mount Hebron, 17:43 left in the half. It was 3-3. Mount Hebron unties it. Jacqueline Giles behind the goal, number 42, and then she scores the goal.
Yeah, Jacqueline Giles with a nice move there. Just a sophomore, had a big game with 4 goals and an assist.
Big play coming up here. Meg Taylor, number 20, starts left. Watch the footwork, the crossover. It's 7-4 Hebron with 7:09 left.
Yeah, and that goal puts a charge into the Vikings and their coaching staff. Meg Taylor had 2 goals on the day.
Yeah, watch Meg coming off. You see Scott Robinson, Brook, Keough, and their whole coaching staff. But Sarah Lavna and Duncan Booth do a good job of keeping the Reds in the game. They cut the lead to 2 here. Shannon Burke to number 24. Barb Seaman turns and scores.
Another familiar name there, Barb Seaman. She's the daughter of the Towson University coach Tony Seaman. Had 2 goals and an assist for Roland Park.
It was 8-6 Hebron at the half. Big play here. And it starts by goalie Karen Nicholas stopping the free shot off Shannon Burke, the outlet to Jackie Doherty.
Yeah, Nicholas had 3 saves and Klein 10 saves for the Reds.
And that leads to this. Number 1, Megan Basika again. It was 10-6 at this point. And how good is this young lady?
Yeah.
You guys did a nice feature on her earlier in the week on her family tree and how she's now playing so well for Hebron. And she dominated this game.
Absolutely, yeah. Kathy Dunn did a real nice job. But Mount Hebron, just unbelievable what they're doing with that program. Man, 123-9 outscoring opponents coming into this game.
That's pretty good.
And this one going away. All right. Still a lot more action to come on the Replay Sun High School Sports Show. Up next, our Athletes of the Week, so stick around.
Brought to you by your Toyota dealer, where 17 different models mean more choice and better value. Toyota, moving forward.
Now is the right time to get the right Toyota at the right price, including the all-new Tacoma, the 2005 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, or lease a Tundra or rugged 4Runner for just $289 a month for 36 months with just $19.99 due at signing, or get low 2.9% APR financing, or take up to $1,000 cash back from Toyota on 4Runners and $1,500 on Tundras. The right Toyota at the right price right now. That's moving you forward.
This is the operating room of the future at the University of Maryland Medical Center, where renowned surgeons are working with leading technology companies to bring medicine into the 21st century. Here, the largest of heart surgeries are being performed through the smallest of holes. Doctors are performing cardiac microsurgeries once thought impossible. And it's all happening here, where the future of medicine is just around the corner. University of Maryland Medicine, the miracle of it all.
There it is, the one from Cars.com.
So do you take them everywhere?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I hired them for the day. Big moment, you know?
Finding the car you want feels pretty good. Cars.com can help. Research, locate, even contact a dealer. Find the right car for you. Cars.com.
Find Cars.com through BaltimoreSun.com, your local car connection.
It's so easy to use. Geico.com. A caveman could do it.
What?
Oh, no, not cool. I did not know you were there. I didn't know I could change.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's so easy to use. Geico.com. A caveman could do it.
What's that supposed to mean? Did you hear that?
That is really condescending.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Let's meet this week's Athletes of the Week. This week's female honoree is Carly Martin, a sophomore pitcher for Seton Keough softball. Carly tossed two hitters and wins over John Carroll, Catonsville, and Mercy. In those 3 wins, she totaled 30 strikeouts. She also swung the bat well with a game-winning triple against Catonsville, and she went 4 for 4 in the win over Mercy. Our male athlete of the week is Donald Scott from Bolingbrook Prep. The senior track performer was key in 4 victories that helped the Thoroughbreds win the Falcons Invitational at Winters Mill. In doing so, Bolingbrook beat 3 top 10 teams, Mount St. Joseph, Glenelg, and host Winters Mill. Donald accounted for 40 of Bolingbrook's 122 points. He took the 100-meter dash in 10.95 seconds and the 200 in 22.49 seconds. He also ran in the Thoroughbreds winning 400 and 800-meter relay team. Congratulations to Carly and Donald. Unfortunately, Donald could not make it here, but we're happy to have Carly here. Carly, congratulations and welcome to Replay.
Thank you.
Your first time here. We're going to take it slow, okay?
Okay.
All right. Carly, let's talk about Seton Keough softball, and let's go back a couple of weeks to the wins over John Carroll, Catonsville, and Mercy. A great week that you had there, pitching all those games, 2 hitters in each one. You said particularly the Catonsville game stood out for you. You beat a rival from your 12 younger team, 12 and under team, Amanda Feifel for Catonsville, and you also had the triple that won that game. Talk to us about your performance in that game and why you played so well.
Well, it was mostly like teamwork. We had a lot of good plays towards the end of the game. We had a couple rough plays, but we came through at the end and
Okay.
in the game.
Now, Seton Keough's off to a great start, 6-1 overall, 5-1 in the league. A bit surprising for a team that did return some players from last season, but only won just 3 games last season. You've also already doubled your win total this season. Talk to us about what's going well for Seton Keough to really turn things around.
I think we're just focused more on this year. We want to win a lot more this year. Like last year, we kind of took it a little easier, but this year we really want to come back and beat everybody.
Okay, let's move ahead and we can talk about this past week. Obviously, Athlete of the Week was for a couple of weeks ago, but this past week, you guys had a pretty good week. On Wednesday, you knocked off number 3 Spalding 5-3. You pitched in that game. How big a win was that for the confidence of a Seton Keough team that right now is ranked number 15, but the lowest of the 4 other teams, the 3 other teams that are in the same league, the IAMA conference?
I think like beating Spalding was big. We were so ready for that game that day.
Mm-hmm.
And, we'd come see each other in school all day saying, yeah, I'm really excited for this game. I really want to beat this girl. There's girls on that team that some of us know, and really wanted to beat them.
Okay. Carly, you've played for a team in the summers called the DC Senators to continue to improve as a softball player. A lot of folks might not be familiar with that team. Tell us a little bit about that program and how you became a part of it.
Well, it started as a kind of a small program, and me and my friend, we went and played for them one tournament, and then we played for the Maryland Magic all year. And after that season, we came back to the Senators. And this is my 3rd year with them.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been pretty competitive. We traveled to, Virginia, Maryland. We've gone to Florida twice, and once for the Winter World Series. We've gone to Florida for Summer World Series.
Okay. Well, quite a lot of traveling with that team, right? And you're a sophomore, so you'll continue to work out with that team probably this coming summer and at least one more summer, right? Right. Great, Carly. Thank you for being here on Replay. We really appreciate it. Good luck to you and the Gators for the rest of the season.
Thank
all right.
you.
All right, great. Stick around. When we come back, we've got baseball highlights.
Now is the right time to get the right Toyota at the right price. Lease Corollas and Camrys for 36 months with just $19.99 due at signing. Corollas, $179 a month. Camrys, just $199 a month. Or choose low 3.9% APR financing. Or take $500 cash back from Toyota on Corollas and $750 on Camrys. Check out the all-new Avalon and hot Prius hybrids. The right Toyota at the right price right now. That's moving you forward.
At the University of Maryland Medical Center, acclaimed neurologists and neurosurgeons are treating advanced Parkinson's disease with a revolutionary new procedure. In the operating room of the future, surgeons navigate the deepest regions of the brain to provide major symptom relief with minimum side effects. And it's all happening here, where the future of medicine is just around the corner. University of Maryland Medicine, the miracle of it all.
So, here's the one you saw on Cars.com. It's silver with alloy wheels and a bed liner.
Give me 5, man. Up high. Can you wiggle it?
Wiggle what?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's all right, we'll work on it.
Finding the car you want feels pretty good. Cars.com can help. Research, locate, even contact the dealer.
Can you bird it? Can you do the bird?
Find the right car for you. Cars.com.
Find Cars.com through BaltimoreSun.com, your local car connection.
So, what do you think?
In the time it takes to take out the trash, you could save hundreds on car insurance. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Let's get campy!
New clothes are fun, but they won't save you money on car insurance.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Why haven't you called Geico?
Our Village Julie for the record honoree this week is Walbrook basketball senior guard Belmar Coleman. In last weekend's Charm City Challenge at Towson University, Coleman led the Baltimore All-Stars to a 110-107 win over the U.S. All-Stars. His 11 points, 7 boards, and 8 assists earned Coleman the game's MVP award. Coleman, who led Walbrook to a state title this past season, will be playing for the Towson University Tigers next year. All right, back to our highlights in baseball action. Friday at Old Mill, the number 2 Patriots hosted number 9 Severna Park in a pivotal Anne Arundel County League game. Old Mill, Severna Park had won 7 in a row after starting the season with 2 losses. Falcons were also 5-0 in the county, while Old Mill came in at 6-1 overall and 3-1 in the county.
And Mel Montgomery's Patriots are always tough at home in Millersville. Old Mill pitcher Jason Balmer the start versus Sammy Shekels of Smyrna Park. Balmer gets Jonathan Locke to end the Falcons' third here.
Jason Balmer had 10 strikeouts, pitched into the 7th with a 2-1 lead.
Smyrna Park 7th, down 2-1. Andrew Ferris. His dad Dave played a Northeast High for Harry Lentz. Single to center. Dave Sells and Chris Crum score. It's 3-2 Smyrna Park.
Yeah, nice game by Andrew Ferris. 3 hits on the day. The Falcons banged out 15 hits in the game.
You see the celebration there. 3 batters later. Alex Buckholz in for Old Mill. Matt Long will bloop one to right field. Andrew Ferris falls in front of the outfielder. Andrew Ferris, Tim Keaton score. Part of a 4-run 7th inning. And Jim McCandless' Falcons with a 5-2 lead. Bottom 7th, 2 outs. Old Mill's Tim McMullen versus Sammy Shekels. Solo home run to left. It's 5-3.
Yeah, Tim's father, Tim Sr., just inducted into the Maryland Coaches Hall of Fame. He just retired from Broadneck High School.
And, of course, he was at Brooklyn Park before that was my high school.
That's right, yeah. It's the Brooklyn Parkman.
Now, Derek Harris blooped to right, falls in. Jason Balmer, Alex Buckholz score, ties the game at 5.
Yeah, both teams scored runs in the 8th, 6-6 heading into the 9th.
Smyrna Park 9th, bases loaded, 2 runs in. Chris Crum unloads them. Bases clearing double. Britton Quayle, Evan Richter, Dave Sells score, 11-6 Smyrna Park.
Yeah, Chris Crum, all-Metro third baseman, had 2 doubles for Crum. Falcons with 12 of their 15 hits in the last 3 innings.
Jim McCandless' Falcons win 11-6. They are now 8-2, and that is that's a great high school game. Back and forth,
Yeah.
And normally you'd say whoever had the last at-bats would win, but Smyrna Park was a visiting team.
Yeah, that
great
team,
win for them.
as Roland Worth mentioned, and again started the season with 2 losses, have won 8 in a row. They are on fire. All right, earlier this week, St. Paul's pitcher Steve Johnson recorded his 29th career victory as the Crusaders beat number 11 Mount St. Joe 2-0. Johnson tossed a 2-hitter against the Gales and has also thrown a no-hitter and 2 one-hitters this season. Our Candace McCrae caught up with the area's hottest hurler to talk about his career.
St. Paul senior Steven Johnson has been striking batters out since he started pitching. In his 4th season with the Crusaders, Steven is striving to lead his team to their 3rd state title in 4 years.
I do love the game. Now that I've played it, and I've played it for a bunch of years, I love to play it, and I always want to play it. Yeah, I do love it.
Steve started playing t-ball when he was just 3 years old, following in the footsteps of his father, former Orioles pitcher Dave Johnson. Dave is now the assistant coach on his son's team.
It was great to be able to walk away from the game and then also be able to be involved in a high level of baseball through, with my son ever since. So it's been, I guess it's kind of filled that niche that I had playing myself and then being able to coach him at a high level.
Over 50 scouts were in attendance when St. Paul's took on McDonough. Steven tied a state record with 20 strikeouts. Each pitch 90 to 91 miles per hour.
It was a time for him to shine. It was like he can either, buckle under the pressure or rise to the occasion and put himself on the map, and I think he did the latter.
In 2004, Steven played on the Aflac All-American team with 20 of the top pitchers in the country. His team won the championship.
My dad always says that I'm better than he ever was, which is kind of funny, because he played in the majors. When I first started, I was always, the son of Dave Johnson. Now everyone just thinks of me as Steve Johnson just because of what I've done.
Steven is a possible 1st or 2nd round draft pick. He also has a scholarship to Boston College. His father knows all too well the importance of proper guidance.
If there's one thing I can teach him is how to handle the negativity and the struggles.
Coach Paul Bernstorff is impressed by Steven's progress.
Oh, it's been a blast. I mean, when you have a kid as talented as he is, that comes to practice every single day, ready to work out, wants to learn, it's a dream. I mean, you want all your kids to be like that. And he's a great role model for the other kids to watch. He's outstanding. He swings the bat well. He's sitting over 400 right now. In his career here, he's played 2nd, short, and 3rd, and 1st already. We haven't asked him to go to the outfield, but he can play anywhere.
Baseball great Ken Griffey Jr. followed in the steps of his father. Steven hopes to do the same.
Not every kid gets that, and I think that I'm pretty lucky having that, and it's really helped me. I mean, he's taught me, the mechanics that got him there. He knows what it takes to get there. He knows the heart that it took to get there, and he knows how hard it was. And he's told me that. And I think not everyone knows exactly how hard it is to get there. And I think now that I know that, it just makes me work a little bit harder.
I want him to live his career through himself and just being a proud dad and being able to be with him and just guide him and put him in the right direction. And he's going to make his own mistakes and have his own triumphs, but I'm there in case he stumbles a little bit to be able to put him in the right direction.
Stephen is working very hard to increase his speed. Whether it be Boston College or the pros, Steve has a bright future.
My dream is to play Major League Baseball. That would just be amazing. I can't really explain it, but I mean that's all I want to do, and I just really hope I get there.
Say one thing real quick. He is one of maybe the most polished high school pitcher that I've seen around here in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Moose Haas, a lot of those guys that have come through, and he knows how to pitch as well as anybody. And I think he's going to get a chance one day to pitch in the big
I
league.
think he's on that. So that Gavin Floyd path.
Absolutely.
A couple of years, you're going to see 2-3 years, you'll see this kid pitching in the pros.
No question.
Yeah, all right. Back to our highlights. Softball, number 15, Seton Keough began the week with the lowest ranking among the 4 IAAMA conference teams ranked in the top 15. Wednesday, the Gators pulled a big upset, beating number 3 Spalding 5-3 to improve to 6-1 overall and 5-0 in the league. Friday, Seton Keough looked to pull off another upset when it traveled to number 10 IND, which started the week with a loss to Spalding.
And IND loaded with talent, loaded with pitching. Send out number 12, Colleen Mathis, to the mound, top of the first. Keough, though, runners at first and second. Jordan Kovacs back to Colleen Mathis to end the inning.
Yeah, Colleen Mathis, 7-inning complete game, 3-hitter. Also had a big base hit in this one.
Jackie Boswell, the coach at Seton Keough, countered with number 16. You just heard her, just met her, Carly Martin. Oh, and she was on her game early.
Yeah, good-looking athlete of the week, in control early. That was Jessica Vitak. She got there. Carly had 10 Ks, pitched a no-hitter into the 6th inning.
It was scoreless in the bottom of the 6th. Rebecca Nicely singles. Pinch runner Mara Hall steals second and then comes all the way around the score on 2 errors.
Yeah, IND managed just 3 hits. Keough made 4 errors, and they proved costly.
Courtney O'Hara walked. Amanda Ward singled. Colleen Mathis up the middle. Courtney O'Hara scores, and the bad throw allows Amanda Ward to score as well.
Yeah, all part of a 4-run, 6th inning that would prove to be the difference as Colleen Mathis goes on to close it out.
Yeah, in the 7th, Courtney Zalonis batting grounds to short. Jessica Vitak to Stephanie Petrides, and IND wins a big one, 4-0. Again, scoreless going into the 6th, and IND finds a way to get 4 against Carly Martin, and that's not easy.
No, it's not. All right, stay with us. When we come back, we've got more.
Now is the right time to get the right Toyota at the right price, including the all-new Tacoma, the 2005 Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Or lease a Tundra or rugged 4Runner for just $289 a month for 36 months with just $19.99 due at signing. Or get low 2.9% APR financing. Or take up to $1,000 cash back from Toyota on 4Runners and $1,500 on Tundras. The right Toyota at the right price right now. That's moving you forward.
There's a cancer center in Maryland that's leading the way in the fight against cancer. Here, specialists take a minimally invasive approach to treatment so patients can get on with their lives. And researchers and physicians are working together to give individuals the most advanced treatment options, some of which are only available here, where hope is a way of life. The University of Maryland Greenebaum Cancer Center.
There it is, the one from Cars.com.
So do you take them everywhere?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I hired them for the day. Big moment, you know?
Finding the car you want feels pretty good. Cars.com can help. Research, locate, even contact a dealer. Find the right car for you. Cars.com.
Find Cars.com through BaltimoreSun.com, your local car connection.
Honey, does this make me look fat?
You betcha.
In the time it takes to pull out the sleeper sofa, you could save hundreds on car insurance. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Can your glue do this or this? Wonder Glue can, but it won't save you any money on car insurance.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Why haven't you called Geico?
For results and schedules and anything else you want to know about high school sports, go to the Sun's website at www.baltimoresun.com.
And if you'd like to contact us here at the show, you can email us at replay@baltimoresun.com. Sam, one other note on Steve Johnson. He's pitching later today, and Joe Jordan, the new Orioles scouting director, is going to be checking him out with Dean Albany, the Orioles scouting director in this area. So it should be kind of interesting.
Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? I mean, because we couldn't get Gavin Floyd, couldn't get Texera. Wouldn't it be great if things worked out where Steve Johnson could pitch here in Baltimore like his dad?
I know Dave would like it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dave and Tara.
All right, that's it for this week's edition of the Replay Sun High School Sports Show. From my partner Keith Mills, I'm Sam Davis. Thanks for watching.
We're going to leave you with a look at some hot shots, some of the best high school sports photos from the Sun's photo staff.
Don't miss Xavier multi-million-dollar fur sale.
Guaranteed best prices of the year. Bring your furs in for free fur storage, no matter where you bought your fur. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Belvedere Hotel. See you there.
The power of AWS WeatherNet.
No Marylander lives far from one of its 300 stations. A far more detailed picture than anything available from the National Weather Service.
AWS WeatherNet, only on ABC2 News, works for you.
Maaco has just revolutionized late model auto body repair and painting with the creation of our Cosmolision service. You won't even know it was repaired. For all your cosmetic and collision needs, better get Maaco, America's Cosmolision specialist.
New and improved OxyClean now tackles grass, dirt, and grease better than ever.
Will it take out my son's grass and dirt stains?
Grass and dirt don't stand a chance against new OxyClean. I'll even add some greasy barbecue sauce. Put the power of OxyClean right on the mess. Now OxyClean overpowers more tough stains than ever.
Unbelievable.
Use it for getting rid of all your household stains.